YouTube land, what's good? It's your boy B Heard, aka Brian, aka Prince Vegeta out the hating, aka a future FGC commentator. This is a series. Think of Capcom Pro Talk. Think of Ultra TV podcast. Think of the Best of V show. Basically, Vasper Arcade. Anyone that does a recap show of the past tournaments and the past events, think of that with this one. And it might be a bootleg ghetto version, but we ain't got that Skrilla yet, so be sure to leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff on the video. If you enjoyed this, it will get better. I just need equipment, baby. That's all. I just need equipment. I just need the equipment. Today, we're going to talk about the Esports Festival Hong Kong 2018, Celtic Throwdown, and the CPT Latin America Online event. It says North and South too, so I don't know if that is the North and South too. Maybe it is, and then there's like East and West too. I don't know. We're going to talk about all three of those events, and then we got some topics, and then I'm going to update you on the CPT standings, the top 10. Y'all know how I do if you've seen this video before. Let's get into the premier event. There's whopping 700 points on the line, the Hong Kong event. Fudo came from losers. Fudo finally, I guess I go in the topic here because I want to talk about Fudo for a second. Never the bride, always the bridesmaid. Fudo has, this year alone, has finished second at Sagan Cup, Fighter Spirit, third at Evo, and then fourth on a CPT Asia Online event. So it's like Fudo has always been right there, but he's just never able to seal the deal. And now he finally did it. He beat NL in a great set. I thought NL played well. The camis looking strong. I think Event Hubs had an article talk about there's like 4 camis in top 16. But they tried to do a percentage, but then they set up 16. It was like, why don't you just say 4 or 25%? I don't know. It was weird worded article. But I still love Event Hub, so shout out to y'all because that's where I get all my information. I'm sure UK.com too. I like y'all too. But yeah, Fudo was able to finally do it. I was asking Joe and Symphony last night when we was doing the Reddit Street Fighter tournament weekly Monday at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And I think there's a Friday tournament, I think around the same time, around 7 maybe or so. So if you ever want to be an online local, the online local, go to that. But we saw again, I personally feel that Mika has been the best out of every version of the game since Vanilla Street Fighter 5. But they made some good points that Cammy was never really bad and Rashid was never really bad. But I still feel that way about Mika. I never seen Mika as a bad character. But, that might be my bias because I did play Mika at one point in time. I was a Mika main. I did help that El Chicote and Black Ink Galaxy influence me. Shout out to Galaxy for getting Masters. But, yeah, man, I think she's always been top 5, I guess, if you will. Out throughout each season. I don't think there'll be a season where it should be bad. And they'll take a second place, like I said. Oil King looking good as well. Fujimura, Sako taking 5th place, and Bonchan and Kaba taking 7th place. And Kaba's been on the kill, tear, rise, whatever you want to say. Kaba is playing out of his mind, insane. Some noticeable 9th place finishes: Xiao Hai, Momochi. Big Bird was playing great this weekend as well. Gamer B, some noticeable 13th place finishes: Kazunoko, Adman, Getro, Dogura, and some noticeable 17th place finishes: Justin Wong, Cien, Nemo, and Daigo. And Daigo versus the Masher, there's a GIF on Twitter where it's Daigo. He's playing all casual, cool, calm, collected, and there's this little kid. He's going crazy, It turns out he grew up 5 years later, played Daigo again at this event, the Hong Kong event, and actually won. I think he won. I'm pretty sure he won. Well, maybe not. I remember them playing, and I think he did well. Maybe he won a round. I don't know if he won, so let me stand corrected. Because I know M. Lizard beat Daigo, but I don't think Daigo got eliminated by the kid. All right, we see his name. Well, maybe if this is him. Actually, I never got his name. So I do apologize for that. But, yeah. So, Hong Kong was a great event. I watched most of it. I enjoyed it. It was great to see Fudo win. And then he's been playing more Birdie, and it seems like Birdie is helping the matchups that he struggles with. So, I think last week he got 9th place. This week he got 1st place. So maybe the Birdie backup is a great idea, and it helps him out. And if it makes it to where he could get 1st places instead of 2nd places, more proud to you, Fudo. Let's talk about the Celtic Throwdown, and Problem X is on the tear like he's been. Aquino took second place. Luffy took third. Infectious took fourth. Shax and Broski took fifth. And the Phenom and Hurricane took seventh. And it's noticeable, this more unfortunate thing about ranking events is that ninth place and beyond don't get points. So noticeable ninth place finish with Salty Kid with his Mika and Jones Arcade with his Ken. Let's talk about the CPT Latin America event. Brolinho took first place. Picaro took second. Stunner took third. The Griffin Mask took fourth. The Inquistador 32. Probably butchered that all the way. I apologize for that. Pro Sub took fifth. Zeeth and Sugarlex took seventh. And Arthur Ray and PR Preda took ninth place. I'm sorry if I'm butchering this. It's even my own language. That's another thing. It's my penmanship that I'm butchering. So I do apologize for that. Now, to make matters to bring up a sad topic, and I think an important topic, is the Madden event that happened this past weekend. A player went rogue, lost, and shot some people, and I think 2 were confirmed dead. I think that's only 2. A lot of them were injured, but 2 were confirmed dead. And then, 3 if you count the guy who shot the guy. But I'm not going to bring up his name. He doesn't even deserve that. May he rot in hell, if I'm being quite frank. That's super sad to see, super unfortunate. We saw shootings at a church, shootings at a movie theater, shootings at a school. So it's like, you don't know where you feel safe at. But I think this is the first scenario and instance where it's at a gaming convention. And this hits twice to me because, like I told you guys, my goal and my dream in life right now is to be able to be a streamer and a YouTuber and travel the world as an FGC commentator. That sounds like the perfect life to me. That sounds like the life I'm ready for. And this is just merely a transitional period till I get to that lifestyle. So the fact that I grew up playing Madden, and that's the first game I was really competitive in, and I wanted to win. I would play my mom religiously, and we would play 5-minute quarters, but have 100 points on each side. We were bad, but we was competitive, and I would lose a lot, and that rubbed me the wrong way. I was a salty kid, pun intended. But I grew up on Madden. I used to buy every Madden. I used to go to the Madden tournaments for pre-release Madden and play in those. And I would love to have the opportunity to still commentate Madden today. I really would. But so it hit me twice. And it's just something you want to see, and you just don't want to see that. It just really sucks that lives were taken, and these were 2 pro players who did this, who really did the Madden thing, who was living out their dream of being a pro Madden player and making good money, and I guess they were great guys to the community, and no surprise there. But it's just really unfortunate that you die doing your passion and what you love, and it's not that deep, bro. It's really not. I get that, think of the FGC, for instance. Think of Evo. Evo had probably, I would say, for Street Fighter, say Street Fighter and Dragon Ball had roughly around 2,500 people entered. There's only one winner. Sonic Fox and Problem X were the only 2 winners. There's no reason to do stuff like that. There's really not, because it's at the end of the day, you're about getting leveled up and you want to get better. And there's plenty of players that are sponsored. So just stick with it. Just if you want this to be a lifestyle, vision it, manifest it, and put the time and effort into it. But doing stuff like this ain't right. This is not what the FGC, with the Madden community. This is not esports at all. And if you down and out, you really feel it's messing with you, hit me in the DMs, bro. Real rap. I'd rather you come talk to me and me try to help your lifestyle than you keeping all this pent up anger and aggression that's unnecessary, that you're just putting out there in the world, that you're affecting others. Because it's not that deep, bro. I'm going through it, man. I'm going through it. I can't even buy a monitor to help me in fighting games, playing the games, not let alone for commentary or anything like that. I need a mic. I need better internet. I need literally everything, A through Z. I'm lucky enough to have a MacBook to where I could use the photo booth to to upload this. This is how I do it. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why the quality is not there, and I apologize for that. But I'm still making the things work because, like, in September, my goal is to upload a video every day, whether that's me practicing my commentary, whether it's gameplay, whether it's Fortnite. I want to upload a video every day. I want to get more consistent. I want to stream every day. I want to embrace the grind because I feel like I've been cheating the game. I need to stop doing that. And it's definitely a struggle. It's definitely hard to check up on people and talk to people every day. But yeah, and like I'm telling you, I don't care. I don't care if you're a pro player. I don't care if you're a commentator. I don't care if you're a TO. I don't care if you're just new to the game. If you feel stressed and you need to talk to someone about it, my DMs are always open. I literally leave my Twitter DMs on purpose. So if you need to talk to your boy, holla at your boy. Come to my stream. I always talk to my people in my stream. You know, I ask Picasso how his day is. I ask everybody how their day is. I was going to say another name, but I didn't want to butcher a name. I feel like I hit my quota on butchers. But yeah, I always talk to people in my stream. Like, my stream's welcome. I love my community. It's chill, it's laid back. Everybody has a good time. And, like, I just it's not worth it, bro. It's really not. It's really not worth taking your life, taking someone else's life. You know what I'm saying? We all struggling. We all got to eat. You know what I'm saying? There's enough money and food for everybody. It's just we got to figure out how to make it. And, like, one of my goals is to take care of the community. I'm telling you, you invest to be heard. I want to be able to sponsor players, TOs, sponsors, commentators. All right, I want to be able to do that and then some. And do giveaways. I want to do all that. Like, whatever you need. You know what I'm saying? It's not worth it. It's not worth it to take life like that. And then to the guy, I don't even know his name, but did a reaction video for it. That shit ain't cool. I'm sorry for cussing, but it's not. Like, that's low on the millions of levels. And then he did the response or like, he didn't even apologize for it. Like, that's just distasteful. Like, to me, that's showing that you don't have the right people around you. Like, you gotta have the right, either you gotta have the right mindset or you gotta have the right people around you. Cause like somebody, so I don't care how famous you are. Somebody's gotta be like, yo, that shit ain't cool. Like, nah, don't do that. That's not the wave. It's just courtesy and stuff like that too. Cause it's like, just take, like, I hate to use the cliche, but take yourself and put yourself in their shoes. Imagine your best friend died in the community and someone uploaded my reaction to the video. Like, I would slap the shit out you. I would spit in your face. Like, real rap. That's not cool. I'm not even mad. I'm not, like, that's just ain't cool. That's not the way. So hopefully he learns from it. Hopefully he becomes a better person from it. Because like I said, I have no ill will, no beef, no nothing. But that ain't cool. You gotta fix that, bro. But sorry, I just had to bring it up. But let's get into the CPT standings, the top 10, like I always talk about before. Tokido just barely. Oh, another thing I wanted to mention too is Tokido got knocked out of pools. He finished 33rd. Tokido barely by 10 points is leading the pack with 2,491 points, and Fujimaro right behind him with 2,481 points. Problem X is just right there as well with 2,451 points. Fudo in fourth place with 1,670 points. NL just right behind him with 1,662 points. Infiltration with 1,600. Sako with 1,441. Daigo with 1,422. Cien with 1,042. And Kaba rounding out the top 10 with 1,021. And let's talk about the biggest games. Usually, I try to keep it within the top 32, so it makes sense of like who's making moves and who's really not. But there wasn't really a lot of big moves this weekend, so I made an exception. The one time I'll probably make an exception. It's just, and then also another reason why I'm making this exception because the number is so crazy that Picro. Maybe it's like let's say the Latin America. Right. Yep, finished second with a whopping 70 points. Jumped up 169 spots. My goodness. Just outside top 40. Or no, just inside top 40. Finished, he's in 38th spot right now in the CPT standings. Has a great shot. If he goes to the right events, plays well, like he did, take a second on an online event. It's huge. Paulinho jumping 11 spots in 28th. Akainu jumping 3 spots in 27th. The biggest losses, and I won't pick a loss outside of the top 32. How I picked a game that's outside the top 32, I'll never pick a loss outside the top 32 because it doesn't really matter because it's like you're either in or you're not. But, you know, like I said, there wasn't really like a much of gains. Like a lot of people were 3 or 2 spots gains that weren't even in it. But Picaro, obviously jumping 169 spots and just being outside of top 30, you gotta have to mention it. Cool Kid dropping 2 spots at 29th. Mago dropping 2 spots as well at 30th. At Itabashi Sengi dropping 2 spots with 31st. And then the first 4 out are Toy, Hurricane, Big Bird, and Gamer B. And that's, like I said, that's top. Those first 4 outs could easily one of those guys could win the last chance qualifying. And then the next event is Ultimate Fighting Arena. I think that's also a Dragon Ball event, if I'm not mistaken. Ranking event in Paris, France. And then the next U.S. event is the Summer Jam 2018 in Philly, a ranking event as well. And I shout out to Next Level and I think Summer Jam as well. They're saying a lot of people, it's unfortunate to go back to the Madden thing real quick. It's unfortunate that it has to be this and it has to have something like this to update the security, but there's going to be more security there. And they're doing the right things to make sure that nothing like this happens again, which I love. I love everything about it. Make sure that their arcade stick is like, even if it's $10, $20 more, it's worth it. I'd rather pay $20 and come back home than to not pay $20 extra and not have an idea. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's super worth it. Like I said, boy, ladies and gentlemen, it's probably the video for the week. Well, this will be the video for the last video for Argus. And we on the grinding. Embrace the grind. So be sure to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Because daily videos are coming up. And I'm going to try it for the month of September, see how it goes. Alright, till next time, love you. Peace.